where he went 6 innings, just 2 earned runs.
First pitch breaking ball, tickets left and right in that first inning back at home. Dylan Moore, full steam ahead. Dylan Moore bounces in there.
For Logan, you mentioned the strikeouts in the 6 innings. He ended up with 8 strikeouts, but a big part of that was his curveball. So hopefully that'll be the case again.
Bounces it again. Big bouncer off the plate. And he does. It spins foul. And now fires home. This time where you want him to hit it. And that's right to J.P. Crawford. Many chances with runners in scoring position.
I think that's interesting, and it's probably because for Gurriel, he has struggled this year. Hitting in the 220s and off the fastball.
Batting champion last year, and he is chasing a lot this year. They have the shift on for him.
That's a good fastball at 90.
Is pretty close to what it was last year, but pretty tough to find the barrel if you're expanding the strike zone as often as he has compared to what he did last season.
Yes.
Alvarez has simply been one of the game's best hitters. He's on the short list.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Lined out to Dylan. It bounces off the wall. Alvarez trying to stretch it. Back in the 2020 season and moves much better than he did prior to that. Here is Bregman. Bregman shoots this towards the Crawford boxes. This is gone. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, it's a 2-run home run by Alex Bregman, and the Astros have taken an early lead. The 4th start for Logan against the Astros. Tucker to right field. Dylan right there. First home. The
gun show come with it?
Well, first of all, Gino looking great. Gene, essentially, that was at the bottom of the tank with the 2-tone hair. Well, JP's been busy early, and he nabbed his counterpart, Pena, for out number 1. That's going to be ups, but that's a good start. McCormick stings this foul.
And there's the curveball. We mentioned the curveball for Logan Gilbert is 98. We've already seen 97s here this evening. Another breaking ball right there. That was a slider that time. So mixing them. Made a mistake with the slider. Cost him a 2-run home run. That was to Bregman in the first.
Here's Jake Myers.
There's their lineup on the fastball early, and they've hit the fastball this year. He's trying to mix it up a little bit more, and it's worked out well for him. He's really pitched well against them this year. So I think it's one thing to have the play.
That was well located. Breakers has to step out for a moment.
I think that's probably something that has been really.
The 1-2. A wave and a miss at a pitch well off the plate.
On the play.
He elevates the fastball. Maldonado goes around on the swing for strike 1. So a first pitch fastball, his normal MO.
Usually first time through the lineup, he will throw his fastball 65% of the time. And when he falls behind it, that number will go up even more. So we talked about it at the beginning of it with him and execute it in a way that is somewhat uncomfortable for him. And we certainly have seen that first time through the lineup. Maldonado hitting 9th in the lineup. Did make the mistake with the one. Outside of that, he's had a really good curveball going in. We talked about that too his last time out. Awkward swing from Maldonado.
The 2-2. Up to Julio. He's right there. One away.
Looking away, trying to stay away from that. And he still has to execute. We mentioned the slider that Bregman hit out of the ballpark over there because he left it in the middle of the plate.
Altuve, the batter. That snaps off the top of the zone to bring it down. Bouncer foul.
Good fastball at 90.
Down the line and a fair ball. It is fair. Now Altuve trots to second. Facing Yuli Gurriel. Bouncer up the middle. Frazier cuts across. And France.
Consider that he probably has another 10 starts ahead of him, maybe 11.
High fastball taken for ball one. Very close, but ball two.
Anything to hit right here. If he wants to chase, let him chase.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, an obvious green light for him.
He takes on the very top rung.
Get 3 and 0. See what he comes up with. Yeah, breaking ball. I think Cal's looking at it in light of.
Bregman right to Crawford. He harpoons it, a little flip over to Frazier. And Gilbert and the Mariners get out. I see Kyle Tucker's back. 0-2.
I wonder how often he goes back and forth.
Oh, I think we know the answer to that. I mean, he tests it with the gloves.
You can't?
I mean, this skims out to Crawford. One gone. Tonight, however. First pitch strike. Now Pena has really showed well in his first campaign of the big leagues. Grades out very well defensively. Spent some time on the injured, vice versa.
Yeah, just 24 years old. You have to believe that had to be some sort of pressure. Correa leaving, and he's kind of taking over that spot. But I think the bet out of the way, out of the equation for him. He's cooled off since.
Correa signing contract with the Twins.
Does he have an opt-out after each year? He has.
Strike three called. Pena on the ground. The bunt. Cal Raleigh airmails it, and now McCormick races to second. To communicate to Cal Raleigh just to eat it.
Yes, and they may have been doing that, but sometimes when you get out there and everything's going, sometimes you just don't pick it up.
Called strike to Jake Mott. The 1-2.
And going after. There's the heater. 98 miles an hour.
Gilbert's payoff. Winker has it come right at him and dive down. Good start for Logan Gilbert. Strike one.
With the slider this time. Working ahead. Fastball right on the corner.
A little more drifting back on the track, and he makes the catch.
How long have we seen the.
And just 5 so far tonight.
Ooh. How about that one? Good change up there.
Altuve got off to a slow start this year, then wound up on the injured list. And then when he came back, he has returned to form by and large. Oh, Cal has been busy.
He has. You can even see in this AB the changeups. That was a slider that he threw to him.
Full count.
Probably right.
I mean, it's probably pretty close to
with everything
like
that Altuve has done this year. He is hitting .212 off the changeup, and that's the
payoff. Swing and a miss. 96 upstairs. Here's Gurriel. Big bounce. Funky hop there on Frazier. Tries to go low at the heater again. It must be intentional. When you think Mike could be.
And now the breaking ball.
That fastball caught a lot of the plate, but has popped up. Suarez drifts over, leans back, and makes. Pitches him in for ball one.
Logan certainly would have taken it.
It's 2-1. Chasing after that pitch in the dirt. That was filthy stuff from Logan Gilbert. Thank you, DK. Here's Tucker.
If you'd only.
Not a bad consolation prize, I must say. Ball in a strike. Just missing.
I didn't miss by.
This is a fair ball. France, little flip to Logan covering. Fastball missing away.
Definitely keep the ball away from him. They're going back inside.
Pena takes right down the middle. That tiptoes foul. Full count now. So Logan was behind. Gilbert's payoff. He walked him. Pena up. That fastball misses high. He's got ball one to each of the first 4 batters this inning. That breaking ball missed. The 2-0. That clips the corner. Back to outs. Pena at first. There he goes. Full count.
Pena with 6.
Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Gilbert is feeling it.